Hi there. I am Lisa Zadravec and welcome to my Patreon page. I am going to share with you some of the things that I'm doing here on Patreon. And so if you're thinking of joining or if you have just joined, welcome. I have a couple of tiers here, starting with my $3 Kindred Spirit, which is a support tier where you're sending me your support for me as an artist at $3 a month, to my Teen Young Masters. These are kids from 10 to 15. I combined my two classes into Teen Young Masters, and they do a full curriculum of art classes. But for the adults, I concentrate on my specialty, which is color pencil, usually portraiture and animals, but we do everything else. Like we did a floral botanical drawing last month. You get a live class with me, draw along. You get live critiques with me. You get your own Google folder to upload your work so that I can critique your work every month. And there will be some bonus videos and interviews at that level. I also have a brand new, starting March 1st, just announcing the library access to my Patreon library. This is not live classes, but it is access to the recorded classes, not the critiques, but the recorded classes. The critiques are private for the people who are at that level. I'm going to share my screen for a second so that you can see on my website. Hang on one second. There are buttons here on my website, as well as there are links on Patreon for a Patreon library. So when you're a Patreon library member or a Color Pencil Club member, or one of my mentoring students, who I didn't mention because that level is full and you need to get on a wait list, contact me to be on the wait list to be one of my mentored students. Anyway, anything previously that we have done is here. Reference photos, watch the video, all of that. For the Teen Young Masters, they're down here, the previous classes. And for your library, Patreon library access, you get access to all the previous videos I will be adding to every month so that you will keep on going with new projects twice a month, along with whatever has been posted previously. I also have now on my website, or also a link up to this on Patreon, a calendar where you can find out and make sure that you are coming to the critique on, this is everything I do. Private classes, everything is listed here, so you can just see how busy I am trying to fit in my own artwork. But if you were coming to one of the classes, you can click here and add it to your own calendar, Google, Yahoo, Outlook, iCalendar, whichever calendar of choice that you use, and that will add it there to send you a reminder. So please do use the calendar. I think I have everything on here, or just about everything on this calendar up through June. Then back to what I was going to say. I also have an all access plan if somebody wants to have the kids classes plus the adult classes. That's different than the mentoring, but if you're a family where you all want to do art together, I can get you on that plan so that you have access to both levels. So we have our several levels here: just support as a kindred spirit, just library access plan, live classes and critiques with the Coffee and Colored Pencil Club, and then the all access plan and adult mentoring. My personal specialty is, like I said, colored pencil, adults and people, animals and people. But we do all sorts of things. We're planning undersea, horse and bridle, colored glass, still life. Like I said, we just did botanical, but I think we're also going to be doing, like John Audubon, the bird, and everything else. So just contact me if you have further questions. There is a guide to Patreon that is pinned right up at the top of the page that you can click on and find out how Patreon works, not only just how it works in general, but how it works for me, because I know different artists, musicians, whatever, who use Patreon use it different ways. I use it as a platform for everybody to find their class information all in one place. And also, before I go, let me just show you quickly. There is a search bar in the Patreon page. We'll go right back there. So you're on Patreon and welcome to my classes and such and such. But right up at the top, there should be, when you're looking at it, there is this. So you can click on and find posts as to what you're allowed. For instance, the Kindred Spirits get all the info, tips, and what I'm up to. If somebody was looking for the critique, but they wanted it for what was the critique back in November, and they wanted to watch that, you could put in critique, you could put in the month. You could search by your tier, which is, whether you're in the Adult Coffee and Color Pencil Club or in the Teen Young Masters class, and those posts will come up for those, depending what tier you're in. So there you go. There you have it. That's how to search here. Or you could just put in, I am looking for a picture of, I am looking for the saucer magnolia drawing. So I could put in magnolia here, and voila, any posts that are talking about the magnolia will come up right there. So there you go. That should be easy enough. So there's lots of ways to search and find information. And there's also just contacting me. So hello, and thank you for being my patron, and welcome to my page, and have a lot of fun. We're here to color and make art and enjoy ourselves. Thank you.